Daniel Mangena has built his career around the belief that financial strength and social responsibility can move forward together. His work in global investment, community development, and long-term value creation continues to show how capital can be directed toward practical solutions for people and communities. Through Mangena Group, he manages ventures that span real estate, aviation, alternative finance, energy, and citizenship by investment programs. Each initiative focuses on asset-backed structures and measured outcomes that support both economic growth and global empowerment. The center of Daniel Mangena's work is impact. His broad range of projects shows a commitment to using investment tools to support access, education, and community stability. While his business portfolio covers multiple regions and sectors, his mission remains consistent. He aims to build systems that create opportunities for individuals and communities that have been overlooked or under-resourced. This balance between financial clarity and global service shapes his approach today. Daniel Mangena describes his philanthropic vision as one grounded in access. He places attention on helping people secure the tools, education, and financial inclusion necessary to build lasting independence. His support for entrepreneurship, community programs, and impact-centered initiatives reflects a long-term belief that prosperity should be shared and sustainable. His efforts are directed at creating platforms that connect people with the resources they need to move toward a more stable future. Much of Daniel Mangena's charitable work focuses on the principle that empowerment cannot be delivered without involvement. He approaches philanthropy as a partnership model. This means that people and communities are not only recipients of support but active participants in shaping solutions. Through targeted programs, resource building, and educational access, he aims to strengthen community foundations in practical and measurable ways. One area that stands out in Daniel Mangena's work is the connection he builds between investment structures and real-world outcomes. Through Mangena Group, he organizes projects that bring together private and institutional capital with high-yield opportunities that can also serve broader community goals. This includes work in both developed and emerging markets where long-term growth potential aligns with local development needs. His view is that financial systems should create clarity and stability while also supporting human progress. This approach is reflected in his emphasis on transparency, asset-backed value, and sustainable development models within the sectors he operates. Daniel Mangena focuses on cross-sector collaboration so that impact is not temporary but continues as the project grows. This philosophy guides how he selects partnerships and where he places resources. The values behind Daniel Mangena's leadership also influence his philanthropic work. He focuses on listening, collaboration, and creating environments where others can succeed. When speaking about decision-making, he explains that gathering the right amount of data from reliable sources is essential for effective leadership. Too much information can cause delays while too little can lead to poor outcomes. His goal is to find balance and prepare for the best result, the worst result, and the most likely result based on the evidence available. A key part of his leadership philosophy is service. He places focus on wanting the best for the people he works with and aims to contribute to their growth. He often references the idea from Wallace D. Wattles of supporting more life, which he interprets as helping his team and partners reach a state of greater well-being and capability. This extends into how he approaches philanthropy and community investment, where growth and stability are core themes. Daniel Mangena uses listening as a central skill in maintaining professional relationships. He emphasizes entering every engagement with the intention to learn. This same attitude appears throughout his global work, particularly in projects designed to support communities through access-driven programs. His approach is consistent. He works to understand the needs, cultural influences, and long-term goals of the people involved. This helps shape programs that are not only relevant but also respectful and sustainable. He also focuses on surrounding himself with strong teams. He places value on recognizing where others have more skill or insight and delegates responsibilities accordingly. This allows him to stay centered on his areas of highest effectiveness while placing equally important tasks in the hands of capable partners. This leadership approach contributes to the structural clarity of his impact projects. The structure of Mangena Group reflects the blended nature of Daniel Mangena's mission. It is organized as a private investment and holding company that supports ventures with long-term, asset-backed models. These ventures include sectors that play a direct role in community stability, such as housing, energy, transportation, and economic access. By placing social outcomes at the foundation of these projects, he aims to create a system where financial performance supports global empowerment rather than limits it. Daniel Mangena's work in alternative finance is tied to this purpose as well. He uses ethical and scalable structures that connect capital with communities that can benefit from increased economic participation. These models help support stability, education, and personal development, making them a natural part of his long-term vision. Daniel Mangena's approach to strategy blends clarity with discipline. He often shares that he relies on a planning mindset, gathering insight, sharpening his tools, and executing with the assistance of skilled teams. He describes this process as preparing carefully before taking action, ensuring that each step supports a larger goal. This extends into the global impact work that Mangena Group supports, where strong planning and proper alignment help ensure that philanthropic projects deliver real results. His goal-setting framework, called the Beyond Intention paradigm, helps guide his long-term direction. He uses daily and weekly check-ins to stay consistent with his objectives and evaluates new information regularly to ensure that his actions remain aligned with his purpose. This method plays a role in how he assesses impact opportunities and community initiatives, keeping mission and execution connected. What sets Daniel Mangena apart in the global impact space is the integration between his philanthropic efforts and his long-term business direction. He does not view service and strategy as separate entities. Instead, he structures his ventures so that success for investors can move in parallel with success for communities. This alignment helps expand the reach of his projects and ensures that each initiative holds both economic and social value. His mission statement centers on global empowerment and sustainable prosperity. Whether through energy projects that support underserved regions, real estate developments that provide stability, or financial initiatives that encourage inclusion, the core purpose is to help people move toward long-term independence. This balance defines his work and the direction of Mangena Group. Daniel Mangena continues to expand his presence in the global investment and philanthropic landscape. His current initiatives focus on access, community development, and long-range partnerships that strengthen regions through responsible capital deployment. He maintains an active interest in supporting programs that encourage entrepreneurship, financial learning, and stable foundations for families and communities. The work ahead involves building on these efforts and developing new models that connect social needs with practical investment structures. His view is that global growth must include shared opportunity. This belief shapes his ongoing plans and strengthens his role as an advocate for measured impact and sustainable progress. Daniel Mangena's current direction reflects a clear intention to serve communities while maintaining disciplined investment structures. His work shows that financial insight and social responsibility can move forward in partnership. As he continues to expand his global footprint, his actions demonstrate a long-term commitment to practical empowerment and measurable social benefit.